been really enjoyable.
Have fun.
I've absolutely loved it. What I've enjoyed about it is working with the lads and that. So.
Engaging with other people.
Meet new people.
The camaraderie, the scoring of goals.
Loved the training and playing football.
Pick your own choices.
Take control of their lives and exercise a choice in their lives.
Have fun with our friends.
Meeting new friends.
Everyone's a laugh.
Get outside and exercising.
Getting out and meeting Barry Ferguson.
All in all, I've loved every minute of it.
Get Onside is an attempt to help particularly young people using mental health services to think about choice, control, decision making, and to use football as a hook to get people interested in that.
For us, it's about informing people about self-directed support, but it's also about what makes a good life and working with people, talking about decision making, teamwork, and also advocacy as well.
Basically, the Get Onside programme really is a case of two halves. So the first half, the participants are in a classroom setting, and we'll look at things like confidence building, communication skills, and we'll talk about some of the government initiatives about helping people to lead a good life. The second half is basically the participants go on the pitch, and what they do is we replicate some of the things we've been looking at in the first half on the football pitch. So we'll use football drills which are about decision making, football drills about communication skills. So rather than sitting in a room listening to a guy with a suit for 2 hours, the kind of catch is they go on a pitch with people like Barry Ferguson.
It's the first time I've ever done anything like this, and I get so much satisfaction out of it, and so do the guys as well. You see the difference it makes to them.
Football's a universal language. It doesn't matter where you come from, how old you are, what background you're from. That as soon as you come and play football, then it just got an unrivaled ability to bring people together.
First week, a bit apprehensive. They were probably wondering, what was included and what we were actually doing. But as you can see, they're quite happily playing away on the pitch now.
Well, there's primarily the people that we've invited to come on board are people that were not really getting a lot of support, so we initially identified some of those guys to try and give them something else out with their kind of ongoing supports that they were getting, to get the opportunity to try something different. The guys come together as a team and just be natural connections, and about now when they're in the street they'll look out for each other, and how the connections have made even within the community.
Alicia, she was one of the first people that I thought about that would benefit from it, because she loves football, and I thought that the confidence building thing would have been really good. It has turned out to be really good for Alicia.
The best thing is letting Ross get a lot of information about what he can do with his money. Instead of spending it in different things, he can do different things with it, go on holidays, and it's been quite good, and Ross himself has said it was been quite good as well.
For somebody like Ross to come with something like this, he comes out the wheelchair and he loves being in goals, and we put him in goals, and just his carer was saying the difference it makes to Ross, because like a perception you've seen Ross that he can't do things like that. Now the difference we've made to Ross, where he's been allowed to come out his wheelchair, lie across the goal and get involved with all the guys. It must be an unbelievable feeling for Ross, but for us as well, just seeing the difference it makes to him, it's great.
I have enjoyed it.
It's eye-opening for myself as a support worker, and especially I think Alan's taken a lot from it as well. If Alan asked me 3 weeks ago what options were open to him in terms of his care, I'd have been like, that's your social worker. Whereas this does mean that as a support worker I really have to go out there and actually find that knowledge for myself as well, and actually know what options are available, and this really helps as well, to be honest.
I was actually daunted by the process of self-directed study, but it doesn't seem as difficult as what I was led to believe. If I do want a package, then I can still be in control of that, and I'm not giving away control to an outside body that knows nothing about me.
Just now I'm living independently, but it's getting a wee bit harder, and I suppose self-directed support is supposed to be about control and choice, so it seemed quite appropriate that I start looking at it now.
We're a few weeks into the programme and already I can see small changes in some of them, big changes in others. I just think the social aspect of the programme, first and foremost, is fantastic for the guys, where we are using the football as the hook to get them involved and to keep them interested, and working on all the key kind of transferable issues that we can do that with the sport, communication, teamwork and individual responsibility.
If you could come and see what it means to these boys getting out onto the pitch, just the happiness it brings them, and for those couple of hours every Thursday, I've certainly looked forward to it. So I don't know how much excitement they've had.
It's a good opportunity because you can get to do something that you like, you get to relax and you get to work together.
I've learned about teamwork and a few other things that matter to me, so I'll take away quite a lot.
My overriding best part is when Douglas scores a goal. It's as if the stadium's full and he's running to celebrate with them. You can't buy that kind of fun.
Yeah, I'd say get on it, I think it's great to see. One thing, certainly myself and the players and the board of directors at the club were really keen to get, the local community involved.
There's 3 components to cricket. There's batting, fielding and bowling. Personally, it's been challenging. I've never worked in cricket before, but it's great. Rusty's been a great hand, the cricket club's got great facilities and the partnership works really, really well. I think it's a great programme and the benefits you see from changing people's lives is excellent.
The cricket's been quite fun. When I brought the guys up to start with, I just introduced it as a fun game around us. Rusty and Paul have been very encouraging for the guys and just coaching them through every step to make it simple for them.
It's obviously been a new experience for me, but I thoroughly enjoy it because I see the guys getting really excited, and at the end of the day, for me, if somebody gets excited about sport, it's always a good thing.
Rugby is a fantastic sport. I think sport has got a huge role to play in including people and enriching people's lives. And this is a classic programme whereby people know, regardless of who they are, where they come from, what their abilities are, can have their lives enriched by sport.
These guys are getting the chance to do things that they might not have got the chance before. The third week, Scotland were down training here, and some of the care workers and some of the actual programme guys turned around and said that they saw the drill they'd been doing the week before getting done by the Scottish squad. They're adapting to a new situation, new set of skills. There's no dumbing it down, there's no softening what we're doing. It's all about inclusivity and the guys are all buying into it.
I think a programme like Get Onside is great for clubs to get involved in because it just improves the lives of people endlessly. It builds their confidence and speaking to other people, builds their confidence in going out and doing things. It builds their confidence in being independent.
100% get involved in it. Any message to anybody that's thinking of doing it, do it.
So really the programme is for anybody who's interested in using social work services or currently does use social work services, and in particular people who are interested in taking a bit more control over their social work services. Obviously that was a Barry Ferguson shot because it missed. Well seen you, man.